book up wide and meet adventures that wait for you. Live and learn and laugh and play whenever your dream comes true. You could swim along the river all the way to the sea. You could fly up in the sky above the clouds and trees. You could plant a flower garden up on top of the moon. You could swing through the jungle all afternoon. Wherever our story takes us, I can't wait to see. Yes, friends, come and read with me. It's online story time.
Hello everybody, and welcome to Online Storytime at your Grand Rapids Area Library. I'm Miss Tracy.
I'm Teacher Missy.
And we are so excited to have you join us today. Hey Teacher Missy, do you want to sing a song?
Oh, you know what? It's like, I like to start every day like that.
Excellent. Storytime friends, would you sing with us? Okay, can you find your clapping hands? Or your clapping elbows? Or your clapping knees? Whatever you want to clap with today. Here we go. If you want to hear a story, clap your hands. If you want to hear a story, clap your hands. If you want to hear a story, if you want to hear a story, if you want to hear a story, clap your hands. Do you think anybody clapped?
I think a lot of people clap.
Yay! That means we get to hear stories. Hey, what do you want to talk about today?
Well, you know what? I kind of like these critters. Oh, we've got a critter to talk about today, guys. And some people don't like them.
Really?
Or are afraid of them.
Okay.
But Teacher Missy really likes spiders.
Spiders.
Spiders are amazing creatures. And Miss Tracy, do you know how many legs they have?
I do know this because I do the Itsy Bitsy Spider a lot.
Right.
And I think they have 8 legs. Well, 1, 2, 3, 4,
5, 6, 7, 8.
8 legs. Boy, that's a lot of coordination.
That is, and it's a good thing they don't wear socks and shoes. I also have a little bit of information about spiders. They are not insects. They are not bugs. They are arachnids.
Oh, that's a big word. Can you say that again?
Arachnids.
Arachnids.
And that's because they have 8 legs. An insect only has 6 legs.
Wow, like a mosquito?
A mosquito, an ant,
Okay,
a ladybug.
okay.
But spiders, they got 2 extra legs.
Well, they got a lot of web spinning to do, so
They
they
do.
probably need all
And they're
of those
able
legs.
to build their houses that they live in and catch their food in out of their very own body. Like, I can't do that. Can you do that?
I cannot do that.
I know. I find it amazing.
Hey, do you have
Amazing.
Do you have any good books about spiders?
Oh, yeah.
All right.
Miss Tracy, I've got a fun book for us to read this morning.
Oh my goodness, is that a spider on the front of that book?
It is, and it's hanging right over the head of the bear. I wonder how he feels about that.
Well, I can read from the words that maybe he's not very happy.
And if you look at his eyes, I don't think he looks very happy either. Our story is called Bear's Scare. Uh-oh. Written and illustrated by Jacob Grant. I wonder if he's scared of that little guy. I think he might be. And this book comes to us from Bloomsbury. And we're going to find out how Bear feels. Well, Bear was sure of many things. He was sure that his house was clean. He was sure that his rooms were tidy. He was certainly sure that he took very good care of everything inside. There was one thing Bear loved to care for most of all, a small stuffed friend named Ursa. They were always together. And there's little Ursa. Some of you might have a stuffed friend at your house. Each day, Bear and Ursa cleaned the house high and low. They cleaned inside and out. And it was on such a day that Bear found something odd. Well, that's funny, said Bear. I am sure I did not leave any books out. When Bear looked closer, he saw something not funny at all. Can you see what he's looking at underneath his book here? Bear tried to keep calm, but the more he searched, the more messy webs he found. Ursa, we have a spider problem, said Bear. And look who's sitting right here wearing a tie. I love these illustrations. I am sure the spider is covering our home with more sticky webs. I'm sure the spider is making a giant mess with its many legs. He's painting a picture right there. I am certainly sure the spider is nothing like us, said Bear. Ursa, we must find this messy guest. Look what he's doing. He's sitting in his little web reading a book. Good idea, spider. Bear and Ursa search high and low. They search inside and out. But they did not find any spiders. He's really looking. He's got everything. Oh, look at where the spider is. He's holding a little broom. Maybe he's going to help clean. This spider is extremely sneaky, but it cannot hide from us, said Bear. He sprang up to continue the search when something terrible happened. I wonder what happened. What could have happened? Let's find out. Uh-oh. Look what happened to Ursa. Stuck under the leg of the chair, and Bear's pulling on him, and oh no. Bear lay there for some time. Oh, my poor friend. I sure never meant to make such a mess. Once again, Bear searched high and low. He searched inside and out. He had to find a way to help his friend. Can you see what he's carrying right here? I see some tape and a first aid kit and some glue. Is he going to be able to fix his friend? I wonder. When Bear returned, he could not believe what he saw. His dear Ursa was as good as new. How did that happen? Look, Miss Tracy.
I'm so happy about that.
I am too, and he had some help.
I think I see a friend there.
I see a friend right here. There, among the books, Bear found something he never expected. And look at all the things that the little spider's been doing. He's got a stack of books and paintings. He did not mind the spider's sticky webs. He did not mind the spider's many legs. I certainly do not mind sharing my home with one more friend. And that was something Bear was sure of. And here is Spider in his little hammock made from his web. It looks like Bear is reading a story about a spider maybe. There's a web on the cover of his book. I think that's the last one. Nope, they're showing an, oh, look at all the spiders now. There's one pulling a cart and one hauling wood and one watering the plant.
So good to have friends.
I know, 8-legged or not.
Hey, Teacher Missy,
Yes, ma'am.
did you know that many spiders spin webs?
You know what they do, and it's fascinating to me how they do that.
So they can actually shoot some silky kind of material out of their bodies, and they use that to build a web. And then that's how they catch their food.
I know.
Such a clever way of doing it. Would you sing a song with me, Storytime friends, about how the spider catches his food? Okay, are you ready? Here we go. This is our spider. The spider catches a fly. The spider catches a fly. Hi-ho the dairy-o, the spider catches a fly. And then he says, num, 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 it's breakfast.
Yum.
And how about the spider catches a moth? The spider catches a moth. Hi-ho the dairy-o, the spider catches a moth. He got stuck in there too.
He did. That's a big lunch.
It is. That spider's pretty clever though.
Very.
How about then the spider catches an ant? The spider catches an ant. Hi-ho the dairy-o, the spider catches an ant. And how about one more? Here we go. The spider catches an elephant. The spider catches an elephant. Hi-ho the dairy-o, the spider catches an elephant. Oh my goodness, does that really happen? I don't think so, but it reminds me of a fun song I know. Would you guys like to sing that with me? Okay, here we go. It's pretty silly, but it starts like this. One elephant went out to play upon a spider's web one day. He had such enormous fun. He called for another elephant to come. Can you holler with me? We're gonna go, hey, elephant! Here comes a friend. Two elephants went out to play upon a spider's web one day. They had such enormous fun. They called for another elephant to come. Are you ready? Hey, elephant! Three elephants went out to play upon a spider's web one day. They had such enormous fun. They called for another elephant to come. Here we go. Hey, elephant! Four elephants went out one day upon a spider's web to play. They had such enormous fun. They called for another elephant to come. Hey, elephant! All the elephants are hard at play, having fun together on a sunny day. But the spider web could hold no more, and they all tumbled down to the floor. And there they go. Thanks for playing.
Miss Tracy, I have another story to read.
Oh, that looks fun. I see a spider.
I see a spider too. And I love the spider. It's got kind of curly hair, which is kind of fun. This is called Big Bug Surprise. Somebody might get a surprise by maybe a spider. I don't know. We'll find out. This book was written and illustrated by Julia Gran. I'm so excited to read. I forgot to say what we were doing. And the book comes to us from Scholastic. Okay, now we got that You ready, guys? Let's go.
We're ready.
Prunella was busy as a bee getting ready for school. She had an important decision to make. Which of her favorite bugs should she bring for show and tell? If you look at the picture, Prunella has quite a few bugs. She must like bugs. I really like bugs. At breakfast, Prunella told her parents, "Did you know that spiders are not insects? Insects always have 6 legs, but spiders have 8 legs." "Oh, not now, Prunella," said her parents. On the bus, Prunella informed the bus driver, "Dragonflies are the fastest insects. They can fly up to 60 miles an hour. Wow, I didn't know that. That's faster than our school bus." "Not now, Prunella," said the bus driver. At school, Prunella ran to her teacher. "Miss Mantis," she said, "do you want to see my show and tell?" "Not now, Prunella," said Miss Mantis. "Class, take your seats." All morning, Prunella wondered, will it ever be time for show and tell? Finally, it was time. But since Prunella sat in the last seat, in the last row, she had to wait and wait and wait until... "Prunella," called Miss Mantis, "it's your turn." Prunella carried her show and tell to the front of the class. Just then, a bug flew in the window. "Fascinating," said Prunella. "That's a queen bee. They never fly alone." "Not now, Prunella," said Miss Mantis. All of a sudden, the classroom filled with bees and more bees. "They must be looking for a new hive," said Prunella. "Not now, Prunella," said Miss Mantis. Everyone ran, except Prunella. She said, "I know what to do." "Eek! Oh no! Help!" Prunella grabbed her jelly sandwich and the sheet she'd used to cover her show and tell. Look what she did. She put the sheet on, and then she was holding that. What do you think's going to happen with that jelly? Let's find out. Then through the classroom door and down the hallway, across the playground, Prunella led the bees right out of the school. "Prunella!" called Miss Mantis. "What are you doing? Be careful." "Don't worry, Miss Mantis," said Prunella. "The bees can't see me while I'm covered in white. Bees don't sting what they don't see." I didn't know that either. "That looks like a good spot. Welcome to your new hive." Look what she did with the bread. She stuck it in a little spot in that tree, and the bees could go there. "Wow, cool, amazing," cheered the class. "You see, bees love sweets," said Prunella, "so I attracted the queen with my jelly sandwich. And since bees follow their queen anywhere, I brought her to the tree." "That is very interesting, Prunella," said Miss Mantis. Back in the classroom, Prunella still had everyone's attention. "Introducing my show and tell," announced Prunella. "Meet my incredible dung beetle. He can lift a ball of dung 50 times his own weight. That's like lifting a car." Miss Tracy, do you know what dung is?
I do.
It's another word for poop. Dung beetles are nature's pooper scoopers. They eat poop. Don't you try that. Yuck! Nasty! Yuck! Gross! Ew! "Tell us more, Prunella," said the class. And, of course, she did. And look there's the spider.
Yeah, there's her friend.
I think it came to school with her, even though she brought the dung beetle. Because he's right there, and that's the same one we saw in the picture before. So dung beetles eat poop. Well, that's interesting.
That's a surprise.
True recycling.
Hey, Teacher Missy,
Yes, ma'am.
are you ready to wave some scarves?
Oh, I love to do scarves.
All right, here, how about if you take the green one?
Well, you know it's my favorite.
I know
Thank
it is.
you.
And I will take the red one. And Storytime friends, out of your Storytime kit, can you find your scarf? And if you don't yet have a Storytime kit, they're waiting here for you at the library. Just come and pick one up. Oh, hello?
There's something.
Absolutely. Teacher Missy,
Who's with us?
Elephant wants to be our Storytime friend.
Oh,
Hi,
good
Teacher
morning,
Missy.
elephant.
Hi, how are you?
Maybe you'd like to jump on a spider web.
There I go. Hello. Okay, all right. Okay, Storytime friends, if you don't have a scarf, you can take off your sock, you can wave a washcloth, you can wave a paper towel, you could even wave, I don't know, what else could you wave?
Kleenex.
A Kleenex. You could wave a Kleenex. And if you don't have any of those, just for today, wave your hand. Here we go. Let's do our scarf warm-up first. You ready? My scarf goes up. My scarf comes down. My scarf goes round and round and round and round and round. Nice rounds. Here we go. My scarf goes in. My scarf comes out. My scarf flies about, 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 about. Did your scarf go flying? Okay, are we all warmed up? We are going to do a scarf song called The Spider Spins a Web. Are you ready? Here we go. The spider spins a web. The spider spins a web. Round and round and up and down. The spider spins a web. And how does she spin it? How about she spins it in and out. She spins it in and out. Around and round and up and down. She spins it in and out. Good job. That wasn't easy. How about she spins it back and forth. She spins it back and forth. Around, around and up and down. She spins it back and forth. Oof, Danae, I'm telling ya. Here we go. How about one more? She spins it low to high. She spins it low to high. Around, around and up and down. She spins it low to high. Oh, Storytime friends, that was an excellent job. And what a beautiful web you made. Thanks for playing. Oh, Teacher Missy, what a fun day this has been.
This was a really fun day.
We learned about bees, actually.
Yes, we did.
And the fact that bees don't sting what they can't see, so that's why beekeepers wear white.
And I did not know that, and I thought that was fascinating.
Yes.
And all the bees follow the queen. So if she leaves,
They all go too. That's pretty incredible. And Bear was so scared of Spider. But what did Spider do? Spider fixed Ursa, didn't he?
Yes. Spider turned out to be a very good friend.
That's right. That's right. And then, of course, we had elephants jumping on the spider web. Of course we did.
So silly.
That was so silly. Thanks for doing that with us, Elephant. But now I think it's time to say goodbye.
I think it is.
Would you sing with us? Here we go. Oh, it's time to say goodbye to all our friends. Yes, it's time to say goodbye to all our friends. Story time is done today. Now it's time to go and play. Oh, it's time to say goodbye to all our friends. Goodbye, everybody.
Remember, spiders are our friends.